I'm Christy Garcia. I am the founder of Mindful Choice. We have a leadership academy for fast-growing organizations. We've been doing it for the last 10 years. Modern approach. It was designed to really help organizations who are tired of just doing the turnkey trainings, the training that gets forgotten, or you invest all this money and you don't really see any real change or transformation at the end of the day. So being able to allow the managers, leadership teams to really identify, what's holding them back, what are their struggles, not on just the task side, but truly that deep, I like to call it ego side, where it's the unconscious brain, the unconscious behaviors that no one's even really aware of until they start going through the academy and they start realizing wow, that's a habit I'm not aware of, and that's actually holding me back here. And so teaching people how to be more productive, more effective, and just communicate easier and more productively with everybody on their team. So now we've got a really nice product that allows many people to go through it in a customized fashion if organizations choose, or individuals can go through it as well. And so what this platform looks like now is a 20-week course. It's got 50 plus videos, and really each video is bite-sized. And so you start with the first pillar, which is self-awareness. How are you showing up? What are those behaviors that you're not even thinking about? And then the ownership component. Once you start owning these behaviors, now you can choose to change it, which is where Mindful Choice really came about, is how do you get to mindfully recognize how you're showing up and then choose your next action, thought, or behavior. And when you can make those mindful choices, that's when you really can start to shift your approach, shift how others are showing up, and really call people forth in a way that I think is much more collaborative, aligned, and you get to hold yourself and others more accountable. So I was a consultant for the SBDC for probably the last 7 or 8 years when I met Judy, and I had no idea the resources that they were able to offer local businesses. And this last year, Judy and I were talking, and she started to tell me how they can really help me in this next phase of growth for my business, and I am so incredibly grateful. So I was able to have the pleasure to work with a CFO who has helped me with all of my future projections, things that my brain just does not work that way. So I have this massive spreadsheet now that really gives me a 2-year plan and actionable numbers to reach and to follow, and just to help me build out the next strategy, which is incredible. I've also had the pleasure of finding a marketing agency through them who's been really helpful in this next journey. I feel like they were the missing piece for the last couple years. So the SBDC is a huge resource. I highly recommend anybody who is starting a business, who's been in business, who just feels like they need some extra support and they don't even know what they need. They will fill in those gaps and tell you who to hire, where to hire, and how to hire if you need it. My advice today to entrepreneurs who are really serious, who has a good vision and a strategy in place, get the right people on your team quickly and early in the game so you get to the finish line a lot faster.